Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and film my next video. So if you've just watched my job interview tutorial and you're now watching this, yes, I'm wearing the same clothes because I'm filming at the same time. I'm just gonna go ahead and get this over with. This used to be my makeup case that I kept all of my makeup in. My mom and I found it at a yard sale when I was starting to wear makeup, and she was like, "Oh, look, honey, wouldn't this be cute for your little makeup case?" And, you know, everything fit in there with lots of space to spare. And because apparently I have hardly ever thrown any of my makeup out unless it was disgusting or used up, it's grown a lot, and this now only has lip products in it. And I'm not wearing all of these, so I'm going to do a lip product declutter right now. And apparently people are interested in other people's old cast off lipsticks unless they're too old. So if you would like any of these products that I'm getting rid of, unless I tell you that it's too old and disgusting and you don't want it, which I think I'm probably going to keep the old stuff anyways. Say what you want in a comment down below. If you're the only person who wants it, congratulations, you got it. If you're not, then I'll do like a little drawing and let you know if you want it. So I guess this is a bit of a giveaway, as well as a declutter video. So let's get rid of some of this stuff. I already know some of the stuff I'm going to be getting rid of, so that'll make it easy. There's a few things that I'm probably going to hang on to that I should get rid of, but let's get started. And these are not going to be in order of like what companies they're from or anything because they're all jumbled together. I'm just going to pull them out. This is CoverGirl Nature Luxe. I bought several of these. Well, I guess not several, probably 4 of them. Yeah, I think there's 4 of them in here. After they'd been discontinued, because I kept eyeing them up in the store, I was really impressed with their Nature Luxe line. This was back before I realized they were testing on animals. And I didn't buy, and then they discontinued it, so I bought 4 of them. This one is 265 Sandstone. I've really only tried it on a few different times. I like the color. It's a nice pink color. The problem with it that I have, and which is why you can win this or have it if no one else wants it, is that there are chunks of glitter in it. I guess that's why they call it sandstone. I thought it was kind of funny that they had a pink shade called sandstone. But apparently that's why. You know, I was not expecting that, because you hear, you know, Nature Luxe Gloss Balm, you're not expecting chunks of glitter, but it's pretty glittery. And I know some people love that, but well, obviously, if you've watched my other videos, wear primarily tinted lip balms, so I'm much more with the natural look than glitter. So I'm getting rid of this. If you want it, please say below. Another CoverGirl product, probably their first lip product that I ever bought, I'm guessing. Or was that lipstick that I've got in here older? I don't remember which is older. I am keeping this. I do like it. I have a lot of this left. They've discontinued this as well, but they had this for, probably not forever. But I remember as a kid, when I was just starting to get interested in makeup, well, I guess I wasn't a kid when I was starting to get interested in makeup, but I do remember that they had these, and I had the impression that I didn't tell you what it was. It's the CoverGirl Lip Slicks. They had these for quite a while before I even got into wearing makeup. And then just a few years ago, or has it been longer than that? I thought it was just a few years ago. They got rid of these in favor of more updated products, I guess. I feel like they had, for the longest time, like the same, like they would add new things sometimes, but for the most part, they didn't really update what they had because people liked it, and now it feels like they're always updating what they have to match what all the other makeup brands have, and you know, we seem to be having a lot of different, like, ooh, this is the in-trend thing, so we're gonna drop something we've had for years so we can have it. I don't know. That's fine, I guess. It's just that I'm sure a lot of people were probably pretty disappointed. I was, and I wasn't even gonna buy another one because look how much of this I have left. But it's, I'm gonna stop babbling about it because I'm keeping it. But just for your reference, if you can find that, if you think I really want one of those, if you can still find it someplace on Amazon, this is in the color Demure. It's kind of a very light mauve pink. It's very pretty. The only thing is they smell really lipsticky. It's the only thing I don't like about it. And I don't know if it smelled that lipsticky when I got it or if it's just because it's sold. But I'm keeping that. What am I going to do with the stuff I'm keeping? I don't know. Set this on this side, I guess. Okay. Getting rid of keeping. So I don't get confused. Okay, Wet n Wild Mega Slicks Balm Stain Moisturizing Lip Color. This is in the color Rico Mauve. I like this. I'm keeping it. Mega Slicks, Wet n Wild Balm Stain. Amazingly, they're by each other in my case. This one is Pinky Promise. I like the formula, which is why I have two of them. Pinky Promise is shimmery. The mauve one is not. I don't know why, but this is very shimmery. And I'm never going to wear this. I'm getting rid of it. It's one of the things I thought I might hold on to, but I think I'm going to get rid of it. So if you would like the Mega Slicks Balm Stain in Pinky Promise 128, let me know in the comments below. This is one of the ones I'm definitely getting rid of. Pocket Full of Roses 928A is the color name. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Last. The CVS sticker's right over it. It's their liquid lip color. It's like their version of the long wearing liquid lipsticks. This, they promise, will last 4 hours. I think the few times I've worn it in the other one, which is on the other side of this, so I'll just get this out at the same time. They do seem to last close to 4 hours, I would say. So they do. Sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have done this right after the other video, talking too much. So the formula is nice, especially for a Wet n Wild product since they're inexpensive. But they're too bright for me. I don't know if it's just because I'm so pale, but they're too bright. So this one I already said was Pocket Full of Roses. This one is, it's a lighter pink color. It's Pink Perfection. You probably couldn't even really see them. Okay. So Pocket Full of Roses, Pink Perfection. If you'd like either one of these or both, say so below. I probably didn't really show you this one either. Sorry, this was the Balm Stain I'm getting rid of, the Pinky Promise. I might have to refilm this. I feel like I'm not doing a very good job. This is Wet n Wild Wild Shine discontinued. Got it for 74 cents. This was in my fall favorites. I'm keeping this. This is probably my favorite actual lipstick. Sadly, it is made by a company that tests on animals, which I didn't know when I bought it. But it's by L'Oreal Paris. It's the Julianne's Nude from the line of nudes they have for like different complexions, and it's really pretty. Probably wouldn't buy it again because they test on animals, though if they stopped testing on animals, I'd gladly buy it again, but that's gonna last me forever. The container feels really nice too, the texture of it's nice. Keeping that. Oh, this is one of the ones I'm gonna keep too. It's another CoverGirl Nature Luxe Gloss Balm. This one is in Pinot. It's surprisingly, it's shimmery, but it's not, from what I remember, fuzzy on it. Okay. From what I remember, it's not that bad. I think it's wearable, so I'm keeping it. I'm not testing it out right now though. Burt's Bees Lip Shimmer, so obviously it's shimmery. This is in the color Peony. I think they still make this shade. I almost feel like I bought this because they were discontinuing it though. I like the shade. I could do with a little less shimmer, which is why I like to wear their tinted lip balms, but I will keep that because I do like it if I want a little bit of shimmer. This, I don't know if it's from a company called Super Neutrals. I tried to look it up online like a year or so ago, and I don't know if this is the same company or not. This was a gift from someone. It's a very pretty dark rose lipstick. I like the formula. Does smell kind of lipsticky, but that might be because it's like at least 5 years old. It's in the shade Pout, but if this is that company that I looked up, they don't have this shade anymore, so if you like it, I'm sorry, I don't know where you can find it, but I'm keeping it. Oh, I have a regular lip balm in here. This my sister passed off to me, and I haven't really had the chance to play around with it too much, so I'm keeping it. It was too pale for her. It's from Revlon, so unfortunately they also test on animals. I said it's pearl already. It looks kind of shimmery, but I don't know. I can play around with it. So I am going to hold on to that for the time being. I might do another one of these videos someday. I have no idea what company this is. I've had this a really long time. It's kind of like a peachy lip gloss that doesn't add a whole lot of color, but I like it. I haven't used it in forever, but even if I do get rid of this, I'm going to throw it out. You don't want it. It's that old. So if I'm not going to use it, you don't want it. This is a Strawberry Daiquiri lip gloss. Doesn't add a whole lot of color, just a little bit. It's pink. It's cute. I have no idea what company it is. It smells good. It tastes good. I'm keeping that. This is a little sample. I think it's from Avon. Called Chic. I'm not giving this away. Even if I get rid of it, it's another one of those where it's like, no, you don't want it. I don't know if this company still exists anymore, but back when I was in high school, I still have lipsticks from in high school, and I've been out of high school for 10 years. So these are really old. There was a company called Jane at the drugstore. I have no idea if it was cruelty-free or not. Nobody was talking about cruelty-free stuff back then. I don't think anybody realized that they were testing on animals. I certainly didn't. And I got like 4. Actually 5 of their little lipsticks. The other one's buried over here. I don't know if these were sample sizes or if they just sold mini lipsticks, or if they sold mini lipsticks and you could get large sizes. But I thought this was so cool. The silver one is not scented or flavored. It's just a regular, they call these lip huggers, I guess. Loco Coco, it's kind of a brownish shade. This one is called Cinemax. It's scented, at least. Yeah, it smells really cinnamony still. It's kind of a little cinnamony shade. I'm keeping all of these, but I'm just telling you in case you're curious. This one is butterscotch. I don't know if I would call that butterscotch still. It did back then. It's rather faded now. It's kind of a plummy color, but it doesn't go on too dark, I don't think. Or maybe I wore a lot more obvious lipstick back in high school when I wore it. I don't know. This side, I'll do that. I'm going to start putting stuff back in it. Okay. Should do that one. This one, was one of my favorites back in high school. One of my favorite lipsticks of all time. It was a vanilla bean. This is a pretty kind of pinky plummy neutral. That's probably why, because I have a leaning complexion. And it smells like vanilla. And then this one is Melonade. It's a frost. I think the other ones were all creams, except maybe this one. This was a matte frost. Silver one that's Boba Cocoa. How does it a matte frost? I have no idea. There's not a whole lot of this left, but it's bright pink. Probably brighter than I would wear now, but it's fine. If I ever get rid of them, I'll just throw them out because they are over a decade old, but they're at least nostalgic. Let's see. I have the OPI lip liner, which I don't think OPI makes lip liners anymore, from their Mexico collection. It's in Strawberry Margarita. This was a gift from someone, the same person who gave me that Super Neutrals lipstick. She thought they would go together really well. This is a little bit brighter. My husband gets a kick out of this color, so sometimes I just fill my lips in with this, so I'm definitely keeping that. Oh, I talked about these in my Wet n Wild video. I found the rest of them. They are in here. This is the berry shade. Keeping that. I'm going to keep all of those too. Wet n Wild Mega Slips lip gloss, Sweet Glaze. It's clear. I had gotten that to use with this lipstick for a costume. I talked about that in my Wet n Wild video. This I am getting rid of. Bare It All 902C. It's their standard lipstick formula. It's a brown shade. I think it was the lightest brown shade they had. I haven't really worn it that much, so yeah, if you want this, let me know. This is a sample size from the company Noya. I got an Ipsy bag. I got 3 Ipsy bags. Not quite a year ago. Ipsy is one of those subscription services where you get makeup products in the mail. I tried it out. I felt like it didn't really. It was $10 a month, so it's like the cheapest one I know of. The only one in my price range, but for me it was like, I don't need like 4 new makeup products every month. But it was interesting to try it out. This, I think I said the color is Desert Rose. It's a brighter pink than I was expecting, but I can wear it. I'm going to hold on to it. I do like it. I have one of their other lipsticks. I bought it with a coupon code after I got this. It's one of those items that I can't make up my mind whether I'm going to keep it or not, or let you guys have it. We'll see when I get to it, because it's much brighter than I was expecting. This is gotta be 10 years old too. They don't make these anymore. A Bonnie Bell Color and Flavor Lip Licks. This is in the color Rant and Raisin. If you want to see it, I don't think you can tell. It's kind of a purplish shade. It goes on kind of like a tinted lip balm, but with more color. And it tastes really good. Oh, I'm dropping things now. Start tucking things on this side. Another Burt's Bees lip shimmer. This is the first one I got. It's in the shade Rhubarb. Kind of reddish. It's pretty shade. So if you're thinking about it, I like it. Burt's Bees in the shade Guava. It's a very pale pink. I'm not crazy about this, but my husband seems to think it's pretty cool, so I wear it around the house for him. So I'll hang on to that. This is another product I got in an Ipsy bag. What's the company? Tease. Teeeez. Had never heard of them before Ipsy. It's called Read My Lips Lipstick in the shade Killing Me Softly. It's made in the European Union. I went onto their website and it looked like this was the only shade of this they had at the time. They might have more shades now. I don't think they're cruelty free, but here's Killing Me Softly. It's kind of a coral, an orangey coral, orange leaning coral. Which normally I wouldn't wear, but as long as I don't, depending on how I put it on, it's not too bright. If I put it on too thickly, it's too bright. If I don't, it's not too bright. So I'm going to hang on to this. If I do decide to get rid of it, I will probably pass it on to my sister because her complexion's a tiny bit darker than mine. She has dark brown hair, big brown eyes, and these kinds of shades look really good on her, so I'm hanging on to that. I was hoping to get rid of more than this. We'll see how the rest of it goes. This is really old, so even though I never wear it anymore, I was obsessed with this, probably because it tasted like chocolate. Chalk It Up. It's another Lip Licks from Bonnie Bell, but it's really old. You wouldn't want it anyways. I doubt any of you would ask for it, but I would feel guilty sending it to you because of how old it is and how much I used it and how much of my germs are probably all over it. But it's brown, which is why I'm like, what was I thinking? But I don't remember it going on very brown in high school. I don't know. I'll have to put it on sometime and see how it really looks. Nothing else I can wear around the house. It tastes like chocolate. Another CoverGirl Nature Luxe Gloss Balm. I don't know if I've been reading off the numbers to you. Probably doesn't matter. This is 215 Hibiscus. I really like this one. It's a pretty purple leaning mauve, and it's like a cream shade, so there's no shimmer, there's no sparkle. It's so pretty. It's my favorite of the Nature Luxe lip balms. Keeping that. Sorry guys. OPI Lip Sheer. Oh, this is what she got that to go with. Not the other lipstick. She also got me this. It's a lip sheer by OPI, which they don't make anymore, and the shade fell off the bottom. Sorry guys. But you probably weren't going to find this anywhere anyways, even if you think it looks cool. I apologize. Keeping that. This is really old. I think when I bought it, it was discontinued. What company is this even? I have no idea. It has PM on the side, whatever that means. My mom actually, even though she doesn't wear makeup, when I was getting into it, she would if we were in the makeup aisle together, because I wanted to look at it, she would help me pick out stuff, which I thought was kind of cool considering she's not into makeup, and I don't think she was crazy about her daughter being into it. It's called a metallic red. It's it does not look in the tube at all like it would look nice on me, but she just that looks pretty, and it's costs no money. Why don't you try that? And it looks really nice. I haven't worn it in forever though. Be a great shade to wear for Christmas. Too bad Christmas is a year away. But this is really old, so I wouldn't want to give this to you anyways. There's a lot of stuff in here that's too old that I wouldn't want to give to you anyways. Naturistics roll-on lip gloss in watermelon. I think somebody gave me this too. I might have picked it up on my own, but I feel like someone gave me this. I haven't worn this in forever. Probably because it's just a clear lip gloss. It has a little roller ball. I'm sure this company probably doesn't exist anymore either. Bonnie Bell Lip Smacker and Vanilla Frosting. I don't know if they still make these. They're definitely aimed at teenage girls. I was a teenager when I bought this. I would not wear this anymore, but I would not feel comfortable sending this to anyone either. So once again, not something to give away. Wow, it still smells like vanilla frosting. I guess I'll leave it in here. I'm not doing a good job of cleaning this out, guys. I'm really not. Wow. Well, that's a bit better. Alright. I know this company still exists. I don't know if they still have this, but it's C.O. Bigelow Mentha Lip Tint. It's mint infused for fresh breath. It has peppermint oil, 2%. It's very minty. It's supposed to impart a sheer hint of pink color and glossy high shine. It's very, very shiny. And a portion of the proceeds for this project was donated to the American Breast Cancer Foundation, which is why it's their pink one. It's Shine for Life Pink Tint. Has a little pink ribbon on it. I had another one of these. Not their pink one. I think it was supposed to be just clear. Was it? I don't remember. But it was like cola flavored. It was like a red tube. But it's not in here. I think I used it all up and had to throw it out. I was really obsessed with these, which is why I bought the pink tint. And then, like, shortly after that, I was like, after I used up the cola one and bought this, I was like, those are really shiny. I don't know that I want my lips to be that shiny. It's like stupid. Remember. But I'm going to hold on to this anyways, because I don't remember how old it is, and yeah. I kept the box for that. Okay. This is the last of the CoverGirl Nature Luxe gloss bombs that I got. This is 260 Clay. It's a little bit more shimmery than I would like. It's a neutral shade. It's not very brown though. It looks brown, but it's not. In fact, if you guys remember the Nature Luxe campaign, they had Taylor Swift as their face of it. And this was the shade she had on her lips, and if you noticed at the time, and remember, it was just kind of this neutral, slightly peachy look, and that's pretty much how it looks on me, so keeping that. Here's another thing I was going to get rid of. Here we go, guys. I picked this up, I don't know why. By the time I picked this up, I was already like steering clear of shimmers, so I don't know what I was thinking. It's their Mega Lip Color, Wet n Wild's Mega Lip Color SPF 15. That might be why, because it had the SPF 15 in it. This is Pink Champagne, number 373S. I've only put it on my lips a few times. I think both times I wiped it off and put something else on before I left the house. So, yes, by all means, someone please take it off my hands. I don't know what I'm going to do with this stuff if you guys don't want it. I might just throw it out. These I'm all hanging on to. They're the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Lip Color. I have two of the Always Rosy. It's kind of, one, because they were selling out of them and we're going to put in the new formula, and I was like, I can get it for $6. Yay! And the Always Rosy is kind of like the darkest shade I would normally wear. But then I got a shade that's actually a little bit darker, and I like it too, and I'm going to hold on to it, even though I like hardly ever wear it. It's called Dusty Rose. I like that. I have Crushed Shells. It's much more wearable pink for me. I like those. They're not cruelty free though, just so you're aware. And I don't know what their new formula is like. I did buy a couple other shades while they had them really cheap, and I didn't like them, and I gave them to my sister. They work much better for her. This is Wet n Wild Nature Blend Lip Shimmer in Spice. You can see the cap. It's kind of a spice color, I guess. Let's see there. Holding on to that, I think that's one of the ones I couldn't find when I did my Wet n Wild video. I think this is the one I could find aside from the berry. It's called Maple. It's more of a, well, maple shade. I think they named them very well, actually, so there's that one. This one is probably the most brown toned one I picked up. It's called Tart. I guess a lot of tarts wind up looking that shade when you pull them out of the oven. The insides of them kind of look like that, so. A little browner than I usually wear, but I'm holding on to it anyways. This is the CoverGirl product I was saying I think might actually be older than the Lip Slicks. This was back, this might have been when they started their continuous color line, I'm not sure. Or maybe not, that might have been before my time. I used a lot of this. It used to have a point like a normal lipstick. It's called Spice It Up. I was obsessed with this color, I don't know why. I don't really look good in brown shades for my lips. They have to have a little bit of something else mixed in or it doesn't look good. If I'd been thinking that costume that I had gotten the Wet n Wild brown shade, the Bear It All for, I would have just used this and just gotten the clear lip gloss for over top of it. So if I ever am dressed up as that character again I'm using this and not having that in here anymore. Oh, here's that other Black Cherry Soda C.O. Bigelow Mentha Lip Shine. There's actually a little bit more peppermint oil in this one. It's 0.73%. Or wait, now I'm confused. Yeah, because this is actually 2%. So I think maybe that was part of my problem too, is this has more in it. And it's a little bit more stronger. I wonder if this, I thought I used all of this up. Don't really smell anything except the peppermint oil. I wonder if it still tastes good. Keeping that, I didn't really know I still had it. This is why I need to clean this out. Okay. The two Noya products I bought with my coupon code from Ipsy after they sent me that, this little Desert Rose sample was, I figured that was a little too bright even though I could tone it down enough to wear it, that I wasn't going to buy a big shade, plus that little thing's going to last me forever. You saw those little tubes of lipstick from Jane. And I really wanted a peach lipstick. I didn't really have anything at the time that was very peachy that worked for me. They had this shade, and it did not look this bright on their screen, called Apricot Swirl, and they said it would work well for work and into the evening, and I thought, great. So they've got, look how, this doesn't even look as bright as it is in real life, which is part of the problem. Though this does look brighter than it did on their website. And it's not a cheap lipstick. I would not have bought it without the coupon code. And the formula is nice, don't get me wrong. And I really like the fact that this company is a very natural company, as well as being cruelty free, which is probably why it's so expensive. But I mean, the case is cute, you know, it's just. So, this is the one that I can't make up my mind if I'm going to give it away or not. I'm not wearing it. I let my sister try it out, and she was like, this is too bright for me too. I don't know anybody to give this to, so if you love bright lipsticks, okay, I'm giving it away. If somebody wants it, I'll give it away. If somebody doesn't want it, I'll throw it back in my case and hang on to it, because I can't bring myself to throw this away. It's going to have to be really old before I can. So I'm going to be brave and do it. Okay, I'm getting rid of that. I have another Bonnie Bell Lip Smacker Sponge On Sparkler. Celestial Strawberry. My husband loves strawberry. Oh, the brush is gone. I might have to throw that out even though he loves strawberry. There's a tiny little bit on the tail end. I'll have to see if that'll work. But the rest of the sponge is floating around in there. Still smells like strawberry though. I'm probably going to wind up throwing those out. Both of the lip smackers, they're so old. This is the other Noya product I got. I was going to tell you about that next, and then I pulled out that, the lip smacker. This is the peach shade I've been looking for in their lip gloss. It's called Summertime Peach. It works very well with my complexion. It's gorgeous. I initially thought I could make this work by layering this over it, and it does help a lot to layer this over top the apricot swirl, but when this looks so nice on its own, I'm not going to layer it over this. So I'm still getting rid of this. And I held on to the box. I don't remember why. I really don't. So you will even get it in the box. And like I said, like I tried it once, and then I tried it on, and then I actually, well, I still had it on my lips, so I only had it on once. I put this over top. I went, well, I could wear it that way, and then I was thinking about it, and I was like, I'm not gonna wear this. My sister had it on once, and that's been it. So this has been worn twice. Neither one of us was sick. It's expensive lipstick. Go look it up. If you like bright, if you like apricot. Not that it tastes or smells like apricot, but please take it off my hands or else it will stay in my makeup kit taking up space. Here was another ill-fated peach lipstick purchase. Must have bought this before that, or why would I have bought it when I had this? I don't know. It's from Wet n Wild. Why does it have like a... The outside of it looks weird. But it's not that old. It's newer than the brown one. I bet it just looked like that and I didn't notice. Probably. I did write on the bottom, so hope you don't mind. I wrote the Just Peachy because for some reason it only had the number and I wanted to know what the name was, and I remembered when I brought it home, so I wrote it on there. But it's too warm toned for me, so this is really old. I think it was from Maybelline. In the shade Girly. It's a very cool, very cool toned lavender pink. It's really old, so I wouldn't give this away anyways. But I wore this as my lipstick when I was Galadriel for Halloween this past Halloween, so I've worn it within the past year. last couple items. There's a Nicole by OPI lip sparkle. Yeah, it just has glitter. I feel like this is probably too old for me to give away, but it looks, it doesn't look old, but I had to have had this a long time. I think somebody gave this to me. I think they would have given it to me as an adult. Yeah, copyright 1999. So this has to be too old for me to give this away. So I was about to offer it. Well, if you don't mind the fact that this is really old, I wore it like once, but it's really old. So I'm going to warn you, this is really old, but if you want it anyways, I will send this to you, just because, I don't know, it boggles my mind that's old because it doesn't look old. This is not old, this is really new. I bought it because it had SPF 15, and at the time I was desperate for SPF 15 for my lips. I don't know why. I was going someplace, and I was halfway there, I think, and I realized I have sunblock on my face and no sunblock on my lips, and no sunblock in my purse to put on my lips. And I think I just pulled over and bought this like at a dollar store. It's by ELF. It's strawberry. I think just the shade, not that it smells strawberry. But my husband will still get a kick out of me wearing it. CoverGirl Wet Slicks Fruit Spritzers. I think they got rid of these too. Lava Splash and Berry Splash. I don't know, I think I'm going to hold on to those. So, this was so long. I feel like I should refilm this with just what I'm giving away. Oh. Anyways, this is not that much emptier. It's a bit, but not much. Okay, so to recap what I am giving away, and like I said, comment below with what you want. I'm giving away that Noya lipstick in Apricot Swirl. If you like bright lips. I'm giving away, excuse me, I'm giving away Sandstone shade of CoverGirl's Nature Luxe Gloss Balm. If you like chunks of glitter and pink. If you like peach and Wet n Wild's lipsticks, this is just peachy. Or if you prefer browns, but you like their lipsticks. Now, why does this say Bear It All on the bottom, but this one did not say just peachy on the bottom? I don't understand. Neither one of those have been worn much. None of these have. Most of them were worn like maybe twice. The Wet n Wild Mega Slips Balm Stain in Pinky Promise. The two Mega Last Liquid Lip Colors, Pocket Full of Roses, I was going to say Field of Roses in Pink Perfection, Pink Champagne from their lip color with SPF 15 in it, and last but not least, well actually it is least because it's so old, if you want it, but like I said, it is old, so I just want to keep reiterating it. The Nicole by OPI Lip Sparkle. Just because it's like a full tube and I hate to throw this out when I didn't hardly use it. So, or if you want all of these, say you want all of them, and if you're the only one who wants them, congratulations. Like I said, if more than one person says they want something, or somebody says they want all of them, but you said you only wanted the one, I will I'll figure out something that seems fair when my brain is functioning better. I will try to make this as fair as possible. Oh, there's one more lip product that I totally was not in there, but it was sitting right there. What the heck? Okay. This I am also going to get rid of because I'm not using it. It's ELF's Mineral Lip Liner, and it's peachy. I was really obsessed with peach. Like, I really wanted, I think it's because I have so much pink that I was like, I really should have something else, but it's you turn the bottom and it goes up, so you don't have to worry about a sharpener, but it's also brighter than, it's part of my problem is that so much is just too bright for my complexion. I need very muted shades, I guess. I still have this in the box. I tried it twice because the first time I was like, was it really? After the first time I was like, was it really that bright? Maybe it wasn't as bright as I remember, and it's more wearable, and no, it is. So, the Mineral Lip Liner by ELF, you can have that too. They say on the side that there's no parabens, no preservatives, no dyes, and of course it's ELF, so it's cruelty-free. So please take these off my hands, because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them otherwise. And if you do, I will be very grateful, and thank you for watching. This had to have been an incredibly long video in which I'm rambling on and on and on, and you're probably waiting, just wishing I would have told you what I'm getting rid of. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll refilm this. I probably won't though, so I apologize. Thank you for watching. I will do another declutter video in which I'm going to give away more stuff. It's going to be eyeshadows. It shouldn't be as long because I don't think I've accumulated. I'm so tired. I'm sorry. Accumulated as much eyeshadows, and there's some stuff that I just know I'm not getting rid of, so I'm not going to include in the decluttering video, like the 3 palettes I have, bigger palettes. I'm not getting rid of, so I'm going to stop babbling at you now. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you want below, and let's see when I'm going to end the giveaway. Looking at a calendar, that's what I'm staring at. What day is today? It's the 6th. I want to say the end of the month just because it'll be easier for me. I feel like that's too long. You're going to forget if you... Well, I'm not going to put this up right now. I'm going to put up my other video that I filmed first, so this probably won't go up till next week. So yeah, the end of the month, end of April, the 30th will be the last day. I'll figure out who's getting what, and the next week, the first week of May, I'll start mailing things out. I'll send you a message asking you to email me what address you want me to post it to, so all of YouTube is not seeing your address. And I'm not going to keep your address. I'm not going to stalk you. Don't worry. I just will be very grateful if you take these off my hands so I don't have to throw them out. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.